Welcome back, everyone, to Empyrion Galactic Survival Reforged Eden. Today's episode, we're going to go out and tackle one of the largest POIs there is in Empyrion, and that would be the radar station. I have it marked there on the map, 5 kilometers out. This is one of those POIs that you can't core directly. Core is hidden somewhere in the walls. But there is a switch to blow up the core. And very much like the last POI I went through, I'm going to blast through into the room where the destroy the core switch is. And take it from there. Let's make sure I got all my ammo and armor is okay. And since we do have to go in to throw the switch, there are going to be some baddies spawned. Not as many as if you went in through the front door and fought your way to the switch room, but there'll still be a few guys about that we're going to have to take care of. It's a very tough POI if you go in through the front door. There are lots and lots of Xeraxians. It's very large. They also have a nasty habit of respawning almost forever. It seems like forever. And unless you take care of the spawn ads, they're going to keep coming. A lot of times you have to fight your way out of there as well as fighting your way in. Anywho, before we do anything, I'm going to get rid of these defense stations that are around it. The POI itself has 7 external turrets, I believe. 3 on the corners on the bottom. And total of 4 up on that mid-level area that you can see there. So far, my side-mounted GATs are taking care of the drones, so I don't have to think about them. A lot of drones around here. Okay, that one is done. The radar station also does not have a shield on it, so we don't have to worry about that. The way you're supposed to do this particular POI is go into this little buildings directly below me. There's a teleporter that teleports you into the radar station. But you know what? I've never done it that way. I've always gone into it directly. Mainly because I got so used to taking out turrets from above with this small ship. I'm gonna have to move here pretty soon. Can't take too many more of those rocket hits. As I was saying, got so used to taking turrets out that I can disarm that thing fairly good, easily. Then I would just land and go inside and kill everybody. I only did that once, the first time I played this radar station. I did it the legitimate way, so to speak. Went in and killed the bad guys. I died 2 or 3 times myself, because it's the worst thing in this radar station is the rocket Xeraxes. It's got a lot of rocket Xeraxes. And when you're in tight quarters like that, all they have to do is hit the wall next to you and you die. Which happens a lot. And they keep respawning. So the first time I was through this POI, I was made darn sure that when I hit the final room and threw the switch, that I did my usual blasting a hole through the top of the room with the switch. And finding where the switch room is visible from the outside, so you can just shoot through to the switch room directly. Instead of fighting your way through to the switch room, you can drop through a hole and go into the switch room. Very much like the last POI I did. And you can deal with whichever bad guys are in there. This particular POI only has one guard in the core switch room, which is actually a room within a room. So you take out the one guard and throw the switch. A bunch of guys will spawn around you on the outside of the switch room. But then you just get out and go back in through the front door and fight your way through. But you're only dealing with about 10% of the bad guys that you normally would be if you hadn't destroyed the core early. Anyway, you can see the usual pattern of destroying these turrets from above. First get the ones that are closest to you up on the tower. There are two on the very top of the tower that I'm going after right now. There are two on the underside of the tower that you don't have to worry about since they can't see you if you're above the upper level. So after I get these two taken care of, I'll take care of the three that are on the corners of the lower part of the tower. A lot of those big drones around. They might be a problem in the future.
Affirmative.
I don't know if they respawn once you got rid of them or not. They can be a bit of a pain. This is always the long, boring part here. I hope when I'm done getting rid of these guns, and I'll have enough ammo left over to get rid of the other guns there, or get the punch a hole through the POI to get into the core room. It's actually very close to the surface. This particular POI, you end up starting on top, going all the way down to the bottom, and coming back up towards the end. And so the core switch room is actually just under the main floor, ground level floor of this POI. This POI also has a lot of alien containers, and also a lot of food for some reason. Apparently the Xerax who manned this eat well, because it's actually a whole room, nothing but refrigerators in it, and food. As well as the kitchens and refrigerators scattered throughout the POI. Yeah, but we're getting there. I like to switch weapons as I go through there. I want to use up all the ammo in one type of weapon. And the laser is good for destroying blocks. I don't know how good it is against turrets. Rockets, I know, are pretty good. They take so long to reload, however. Come on now, go away. Meanwhile, sometimes I wonder if it's a better idea just to blast the blocks underneath the turret. Oh, that's another thing you have to be aware of in this particular POI. It is unstable. Big pieces of it tend to want to collapse if you take the wrong blocks out. Right now I'm going for the turrets that are on the underside of that top section. There's two of them. You see what I mean? It likes to fall apart. Fortunately, the gun's still there. Sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll blow up the blocks that the gun is attached to, and of course it'll fall to the ground and the gun will be useless. It'll despawn. Kind of hard to see. You can go away anytime now. Thank you. One more on the other side. See if I can shoot it through this hole here. There it is. Ooh, it's aware of my presence. See, I can shoot around the corner there. It's a delicate dance. Those things seem to track pretty close together, which is nice. I'm not hitting the blocks in front of that. Come on, reload. Thank you. Go away. I want to get this thing started, man. All these preliminaries. Go away. Thank you. Now the sentry gun on the outside. The only one that matters at the moment. Okay. Yeah, see, the drones are coming back. That could be a problem. Gotta get rid of them. Since I gotta sort of park outside here. My ship can take care of single drones attacking at a time. Don't know if it can handle multiple, so. Alright, let's see where the block is I need to get rid of. I remembered it was from this angle. There's little red arrows on that yellow ship that's parked there. And the block you want is just above the red arrow. Sun's going down. It's getting hard to see here. Marginally better. Block right there. In fact, it is only one block between you and the switch room, which does make it fairly easy to get rid of this block. You'll know because you'll get a view of an alien container and a switch almost directly visible. And watching my radar, it looks like there's another drone coming in from the northeast. Before I land to go inside, I'm gonna take care of that sucker. Must be armored. Oh, I think I poked a hole down so I can see if it's through there. Yes, it is. You can see the alien container there. It's right next to the switch as your reward for getting into the core switch room. I'm gonna have to take care of these guys before I go in there. Great. I gotta wait 10 minutes for this thing to reload. All right. I think we are free to enter. Don't know if there are any ground troops. I don't think so. My guns have been pretty silent as far as that goes. And they should be popping off at them if they're around. All right, I'm gonna have to leave the power on, of course. I'm gonna put my tent here in case I die. And thrusters off. Everything else is kept on, hopefully. Or any directions coming from ground troops. Chip will take care of them. Hop over the fence here. You can hear some of the guys have spawned, of course. They sense my presence. Hello. Goodbye. That's the solitary guard I told you about. And there goes the core. That's the way to do it. I'm going to keep this ultra container here. I don't care what's in it at the moment, because I got to go through this and loot this place. I'll be back there eventually. All the sentry guns are dead. Core's gone. Get rid of the stragglers. You can hear that there are some spawnage. I did have one radiation poisoning there. Good thing there's a shower here. I think I got that the last place, one of those overseers. Thing you forget about, they zap you, they give you radiation poisoning. Alright, I heard some guys in here. Usually there are 3 right at the door, but that's in vanilla. Maybe, oh, yeah, they didn't come running to the door. They spaced themselves out. Alright, time to start collecting stuff here. I think I'll avoid collecting most of the little items. I will take the containers themselves just for the fact of marking them as having been looted. That just goes up to the landing pad. It's over on this side. Usually there's 3 of these guys that spawn, but maybe it's different in, don't shoot it, loot it. Since the core's gone, I don't have to worry too much about them respawning with those spawn pads, but spawn pads are good for getting wood planks more specifically. All right, here we go. We can get to start collecting food here. Nice. Yeah, I'll take those. Just so I know I've been here. Probably gonna have to end up dumping some stuff as we go along. There is a lot of stuff in here. Kind of a pain having switch between my weapon and salvage tool, but there still are guys around, so I got to be careful. Some More food. Yeah, you want food, this is the place to come. I'm just keeping an eye on the radar. I am kind of nervous about my ship and the number of drones that were out there. As I said, my ship can handle one at a time. So if there's just one coming towards it, I won't worry about it. More than that, I don't think my ship could handle it. Yeah, there's lots of stuff here to take. Putting stuff in the wrong place. Alright, there's a little walkway on the other side of this wall. The hidden stuff. More containers. More stuff. Oh, yeah. More Restrum and Zescosium. More weapons to sell. Improved light armor. Get back out of here. Getting my gun ready because usually when I attack this place the way I just did, somebody spawns down there sometimes. And it's usually a rocket Xerox. I don't want none of that. Pizza. All right. Just get rid of these. Right? My gun out again. They could be up around the corner there. Not taking any chances. In fact, I think one of the times I died was in this corridor. Rockets here. I stepped out in that main room up there and fed me a rocket with my face. And it didn't feel good at all. Okay. Let's see a drone there on the edge of the map. Cheeseburger.
One cheeseburger, one Pepsi, one cheese. Cheeseburger.
Oh no, there's 3 drones. They're in a group. I don't like that. That's not good. I may have to beat a hasty retreat here. Don't hear any shooting yet. Those guys are coming in straight. I don't like that. Oh yeah, they're shooting. Okay, I gotta run. There's 3 of them. They're gonna knock my shields down real quick. It sounds like one of them's got a laser or an ion cannon. Don't like this. Run, Forrest, run. Shortcut here. Yeah. Oh my god. Stuff is blowing up. Oh my god. My poor little ship. Come on, get started. Get out of here. God. Oh, you poor bastard. Look at my cracked windshield. I still have all of my shields are there, but coming back up. The ship's a little hard to handle. I think I'm missing a forward-facing thruster. Yes, I am. I can't slow down. Alright, my side guns are working. All the thinking you're hearing now is coming from them, not from me. So my shields are up. I'm gonna wreak my rewingy on you.
I shall return and wreak my rewingy!
Ah, that was close. My poor ship. My poor ship. Well, I'm going to have to do something about this. I'm going to have to head on home and fix this up before I can continue my looting spree here. Getting it fixed up might be problematic. I don't remember the last time I saved a blueprint of this. Alright, I'm going to have to do some work in the background. Oh, look at that mess. I don't even have a repair base set up. I'm going to have to do that before I can get this thing fixed up. So I'll be back once I've done that. And I'm back. I got a repair base set up downstairs. I do have a template saved, but that was a long time ago. I don't know if it was after I had this thing in its final form or not. Yeah, let's see what we can do anyway. Since the major items haven't been destroyed, it shouldn't be too hard to repair one way or the other. Either automatically or manually. First thing, I gotta unload it. All that precious loot. Looks like we didn't lose any of this either. Which is interesting. We did lose a lot of blocks on the side of the ship that are container extensions. I don't think the stuff is scattered throughout. That is, you don't lose any of it. You just lose capacity from the top down. The rest of that go on my person. Alright. Yeah, get the stuff out of the fridge here. Alright. Let's see about getting this poor thing repaired. I feel so sorry for it. Repair blocks. I think that's what I'm looking for to start with anyway. That'll take all the dents out of it. And what do I need? 17 iron ingots. Yeah, that makes sense. Since all the stuff that's dented is container extensions, which are just primarily iron. Iron. I need iron. Need 17 iron ingots. This thing's still sort of acting buggy. I can add resources. Just go ahead and add them. Oh, come on, I don't need that many. Close enough. Yes. All right. Start repair. What do you do? Seems to be working. Okay, repair template. Retrieving repair data. No backup available. That's what I thought. I didn't save a backup on the ship in its final form. So I'm going to do that by hand. Bit of pain. Yeah, you see all the dents are taken out. And everything else seems to be okay. My CPU extenders and everything else. Alright, I'm going to speed this up. Make a long story short. Got to make some blocks, make a couple of thrusters. Alrighty then. Yeah, you see those container extensions do take quite a bit of damage before they disappeared. I'm surprised none of that interior stuff got damaged. Those container extensions just held on long enough for me to get back out to my ship before it blew up. Lost quite a few of them. All right. I need a small thruster for the top. I lost one of my downward thrusters. Okay. Looks like all that has been repaired. Just a matter of painting it. Yeah, everything else looks okay. All right. I think she's good as new. Let's check her directly here. See if there's any damage percentages. Predator drones, yeah, that's all fine. Yeah, doesn't look like there's any damage there. And the block repair took care of the block items. So I think she's good to go. My poor drugster. I'll never leave you alone again. Those bullies ganged up on you. Alright, well, this is already 40 minutes in. I won't get back to the place today, so I'll call this an episode. As always, thanks for joining me. I hope to see you again whenever.